Hey, Eric.
Hey, Chris.
Hi, I recently went to patreon.com/retroam and reviewed all of the wonderful content that we have published for our members. One of the things that popped out to me that I kind of forgot that we did was a dumb, fun couple of trivia nights that we did, where we made up questions for each other of stupid video game. Were they just stupid video game questions?
Mine were just video game related questions based on past history, and you try to theme yours around Tekken, Kirby, and other such games.
Yeah, Tekken, Kirby, Metal Gear, and something else too.
Yeah.
Stomach pains, diarrhea.
And we didn't pull these questions off a website. We just made shit up.
Yeah, we wrote questions. I think we had some real net people write some questions, and so we should probably do one of those again sometime. I know we haven't had time to.
You know, I had a good idea for one. Game Informer, for some reason, did an article where they compared every Chrono Cross character to U.S. presidents.
Oh, wow.
And just trying to assign those from guesses and then have a third party tell if we're right or not. However, the entire Game Informer website was pulled offline, so I don't know if that's necessarily accessible anymore.
Thanks, Venture Capital. Appreciate that. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there just to let people know we're doing other shit out there. Go to patreon.com/retroam. You want to hear some hot sounds?
Yes.
Welcome to Retrograde Liege, a comprehensive podcast about classic Japanese role-playing games, where we discuss them and talk about them and analyze them and think about them and ruminate on them.
Chadley.
Chapter by chapter, beat by beat. Welcome back to Season 6. We are winding down here in our exploration of Final Fantasy Tactics, a game in which you cannot explore. My name's Chris. I'm joined by Eric. Hi.
What's up, Chris?
Hi. Speaking of Chadley, the other day, my kid was playing Fortnite on the couch while I was playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Chadley was talking through my controller because I hadn't turned that off yet.
Very impressive.
And I took my controller and I grabbed my kid's microphone and I put Chadley's voice and made Chadley talk to all my kids' friends.
That's incredibly weird, Chris.
Yes, thank you. We're joined by the RealNet today. Hi, RealNet. Thank you. You're a secret Patreon feed of people.
Okay, Chris is done talking. Let me take over. We're also joined by the Fake Net, our post-production AI companion, who also is responsible for knowing that the in-house artist for GamePro is also the artist for the Burger King Kids Club.
Initializing Fake Net.
KidVid, Boomer, Snaps, Jaws, IQ, Wheels, and JD. They all belong to me.
That's...
The guy who drew all your GamePro covers also invented KidVid.
That's something, Eric. That's a piece of lore and knowledge that I did not think I would stumble across today. Thank you.
You're welcome, Crisp.
You know what else has lore and knowledge?
Sidequests from Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions that are not in the original PlayStation version.
That's what we're going to do a lot. I hope you like listening to my voice more than Chris, because it's going to talk the words out of my mouth the most.
Cool.
World map, all right, let's try out Lionel's new Liege Lord Sidequest, exclusive to Lion Wars.
Cool.
I head to that tavern in Garyland, the land of Garys, and check out the new rumor. It's called Lionel's new Liege Lord. Chris, how about you hit us up with them words?
Lionel's new Liege Lord. Several months had passed since the murder of Cardinal Delacroix, and the question of who would succeed him as Liege Lord of Lionel had been on everyone's minds. Although a fierce struggle for power no doubt occurred behind the scenes, Celebrant Bremond was chosen in the end, as expected. He is known for his genial disposition and uncompromising pursuit of heretics.
I don't like the word genial.
No, it's too close to genital.
Yeah.
And congenial.
Yeah.
And most have high hopes for his future as Lionel's new ruler.
Well, good job, Chris. You read all those words in the correct order. Once again, let no one ever criticize your reading skills and literacy.
Thank you.
That sounds like bullshit, so let's head over to Lionel. Music. Love, Love, Happiness plays.
What?
This is another one of those tracks that's only at the end of the soundtrack on that one website.
Love, Love, Happiness.
But it's called Love, Love, Happiness.
Well, I do love love and I do love happiness, so that works.
I know, it's almost Valentine's Day in 6 months.
Yes.
It could not be further away from Valentine's Day right now on August 16th. I don't know why I said that. We are at the calendarily longest point away from February 14th.
Cool.
Fuck me. Guess who's here? That's right, Chris. Rhys and Beowulf looking over the edge of the castle.
Really?
Yeah. Rhys speaks. The fields of Lionel unfold on the horizon, the grass and soil of our homeland. Forgive me, Beowulf. For me, you forfeited so much. You now even bear the heretic's brand. We cannot return home.
Wow.
Beowulf turns to face Rhys, telling her, there's naught to forgive. 'Twas Bremont, which as Chris just said, Celebrant Bremont. I don't know if Celebrant is a name or a title. What do you think?
I think Celebrant sounds like a title.
FakeNet, what is Celebrant?
Initializing FakeNet.
In this context, a celebrant is likely the officiating priest in the celebration of the Eucharist.
'Twas Bremont whose deeds were ill, and those I am not of mind to pardon. I've grown accustomed to this vagrant life, this vagrant story. I added that last part.
Yes.
It is not Lionel's fields I love. So long as you're with me, Rhys, I am home. But saying, my personal situation is a bit fucked, but I have a girlfriend and she's cool, so we're good.
Yeah.
I live through my life. My wife.
My wife?
My wife, Borat joke.
You do Borat?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm cutting that. No one does that anymore except for douchebags.
I deploy my wife about once a month.
Okay, you're a douchebag.
Thank you. A starry-eyed Rhys returns to face Beowulf, addressing him, saying, my love. These are two lovers, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's about all Beowulf can stomach. He turns to Rhys and tells her, we're like to be departing soon. I had best go and see if my help is needed. Beowulf turns to depart. He gets ahead of Rhys, who somewhat lags behind. Then the music stops, and Rhys screams, demanding that somebody release her. Then somebody gets slapped, and the lady death noise is audible. That fucking mystery song from Brigand's Den plays. The camera then swings back over to the cliffside romance zone Beowulf and Rhys just shared. Rhys is gone, dude, but in her place stands a caped figure, a man in Templar gear. It's Sir Alist.
Sir Alist?
Sir Alist.
Okay.
As in the Robo Alist. Is that Aliste?
Sure.
It's a separate video game. I have it for Sega CD. Fuck it.
I don't know anything about Sega CD.
All right, that's not true. You're going to play Lunar.
Well, I mean, I know that.
Beowulf rushes back up here. He can't believe this shit, but Alist can. He tells Beowulf, we meet again, Beowulf. I know not how you managed to free Rhys of her curse, but Celebrant Bremont bids me extend his deepest gratitude. So I think this Alist is a servant of Celebrant Bremont who cursed Rhys into a dragon for some fucking reason.
Interesting.
Agents
Okay.
of the church, Chris.
That is true. We never really got the backstory of why she was a goddamn dragon.
Fuck around and get dragoned.
Yes.
Beowulf the Wise asks the most important question. Where is she? What have you done with her? It's never that easy, Chris, as Alist replies, come now. There's no need to lose your composure. The girl sleeps peacefully, and when she awakens, she'll be safely within the keep of Lionel Castle, where Celebrant Bremond awaits her. So I'm like, what the fuck? Are they pissed off they changed her back to be human, and now they've kidnapped her to re-dragon her? Can somebody be re-dragoned?
I think somebody can be re-dragoned, but the real question is why dragon somebody?
Punishment. Like, what would you rather be, a man or a dragon?
A dragon.
I think that was one of the key issues with what you do with RoboCop in RoboCop 2. Because he can't eat, he can't have sex, all he's good at is killing. What can you with RoboCop express more killing? What aspect of humanity are you going to assign to this man who's not a man?
Yeah.
The answer is drugs.
Dragon.
Nuke.
Yeah. Jetpack.
That was 3.
Yeah, it was 3. You're right.
Do not confuse RoboCop 2 with RoboCop 3.
Yeah, there's wildly different movies.
But Alest would rather this impassioned fool check himself before he wrecks himself.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you wish to do that? My men are loyal, yes, but I cannot say what they might do to your sweet Rhys shall I fail to return. If you would have her back, you'd best make for the castle. Again, I'm not sure what the fucking motivations are for anybody here.
Yeah. Like all the other side quest stories that you've been dictating to me and whatnot, I've followed. I'm not following, Eric. I'm not.
Maybe we'll get some greater context as it proceeds.
Maybe.
Alist turns to leave. He looks over the edge of the cliff, but Beowulf isn't done talking yet. Sir Alist, wait, what has become of you? You were once my ally and hers. Why now this? Alist goes Jon Snow on his ass. You know nothing, Beowulf. Have you no knowledge of the bounty on your own head? 'Tis some enough to make a man forget allegiance. Add Bremont's reward to that, and you've won enough to make a man forsake it altogether.
Okay, so I think I've gathered some greater context here. I do remember Beowulf being like a Templar, so maybe he is
ex-Templar, yeah.
He's a deserter or something.
So he's got like Ramza friend price on his head and Bremont price on his
Turning Rhys into a dragon is not punishment to Rhys, it is a punishment to
Beowulf.
To Beowulf.
That's a good point.
For
you
his
can't fuck
treachery.
a dragon.
Can't fuck a dragon. Not in Final Fantasy, I don't think.
No way. Absolutely not. There's some art, though, that... Never mind.
Okay.
Elise turns his back on Beowulf yet again and continues, I shall guarantee Rhys's safety until such a time as you arrive. If harm should befall her, we lose our only hold on you. In the meantime, take care to guard your own neck. That head of yours is worth more than most men can ever dream of. Elise teleports away. Beowulf is left with nothing but his dick in his hands, and he tells nobody, Rhys, wait for me.
Battle commence?
No. In my notes, I'm wondering, why does this guy get this much story? Pan up, fade out, save progress, make a party. I rolled new metal Orlando. Beowulf not available.
Oh, okay. Is he a AI character?
I think so. Lionel Castle Gate. Music, anxiety plays. We roll up to the gate. Beowulf is here, and Ramza points out the obvious. If the gate stands open, I've not seen a trap so plain. Beowulf agrees, then Alest's voice cries out, Beowulf at last! I'd near grown tired of the waiting. Beowulf steps forward, and Alest stands alone atop the wooden guard tower. I thought to ease your passage within, but I see my hospitality is met with scorn. No matter, I'd not planned to let you pass beyond here. So they expected fucking Beowulf to show up here, right? Like, they got Rhys as bait for Beowulf to get Beowulf to come. Why don't they just fucking kill Beowulf? You know, like, well, I don't understand. Again, I don't understand.
I don't understand either. I can add nothing.
Elise then whistles, and 5 more guys pop out. Elise says something weird. The effect should have taken hold by now. Let us treat with steel.
Treat with steel, I think, is a nice term.
It's not bad. Tri-section plays. Objective defeat Elise. Commence. Elise teleports down and immediately starts hacking away at Beowulf, which causes Beowulf to get on the mic. Lay aside your sword. I have no wish to fight you. Elise tells Beowulf tough shit. Have you lost your edge in all these years chasing after that girl? Beowulf then runs away and casts a spell called Doubt. He literally casts Doubt on Elise, but it misses.
Wow.
Instead, I cleanse Elise with Orlando's Judgment Blade because Elise keeps blocking all of my ninja attacks. Mid-battle, Elise gets on the mic. Are you truly the same knight once hailed as Lionel's finest? My contract ends with your last breath. Stay not your hand, I shall not stay mine. Which is like, you go hard against me, I'll go hard against you. To that, Beowulf replies, Where gone is the noble Sir Elise, the knight I once trusted with my life? Elise employs the Anakin Skywalker defense.
I hate sand.
The man has long since passed. No, Chris. I hate sand. Yeah, that was his exact dialogue, too. I hate sand.
Yeah, I do. I do, too. I hate sand. Gets everywhere.
Well, I finally kill Elise. He tells Beowulf, mayhap your edge is not lost after all. Beowulf calls to reason. We fought enough, Elise. Will you not end this madness? Elise tells him it's not over, not yet. What the fuck? The battle keeps going. Battle restart. I Judgment Blade his ass again.
Okay.
He teleports away. I chase his ass down and cleansing strike him to hell. Elise will finally say, I am defeated. Beowulf screams his rival's name, then Elise signs off with, Dwell not on this Beowulf, my days were already at an end. Ha ha. Even the noble Sir Elise cannot best malady.
So he's sick.
Beowulf says, what? Elise tells him, Chris, you are correct. I'd not die in a sickbed, succumb to weakness and infirmity. What are you doing? Go and save Rhys. She awaits you within. Take her and your freedom. I die now fulfilled. Farewell, Beowulf, my lord. My dude falls over dead. Beowulf calls Elise a fool. So my guy was sick and just wanted like one last fucking
hoorah,
one final match.
Yeah. Okay.
The battle is won.
Congratulations, this battle's won.
You got 26,700 gil.
Did you get some Genji armor too?
No.
This says you get the Genji armor as a battle trophy.
If I didn't write it down, how could it have happened?
I don't know. It's the only time you can get this in a single player game, it says.
Pick a party, squad, Corn, El Nino.
Squad?
Yeah.
Squad.
My same squad. Pick a party, my same squad.
Oh, I thought
squad.
I thought you were trying to say Cloud, but you said Squall.
No, squad. Squad. Fucking Claude. Music. Pick a song, Chris.
Can we just play Tri-Section again?
No, we're going to play Anxiety because that's closer to truth and accuracy. Actually, you know what? There's some music in this game we haven't even fucking played. We're just play that. Fuck it.
Okay, play that. Fuck it.
These peepers are popping. Celebrant Bramont is pacing back and forth behind the altar when a ninja enters.
Does he have like the same sprite as like Delacroix and stuff?
We're going to go with sure.
Okay.
Yeah. She tells him the gate has been breached. The peepers then pop even harder, with Bramont in particular doing a strange arm motion. Not the jerk-off motion, an even stranger motion. The ninja continues. There's more. A greater number of our troops have fallen comatose. We know not why. We fear them drugged. Why are they drugged, Chris? Me neither. Celebrant Brabant cannot believe that shit. He holds his arms out in front of him like a Frankenstein's monster and just starts vibrating.
Okay.
The ninja has more to say. Our remaining numbers engage the enemy at the gate, but these are no common soldiers. Forgive me, my lord, but I do not think they will be held for long. That's us, Chris. He's talking about us.
Yes.
We're fucking Thunder God.
We're no common footpad.
Every NPC takes a step back before our dudes roll in, but roll in they do, and Beowulf gets on the mic. Bramont, I come for Rhys. I shall have her relinquished at once. Bramont covers his face with his massive sleeve, then stutters. But Beowulf, no, could come no closer. Kill them all. You'll have whatever reward you wish. Gil or jewels, wealth enough to last you 4 days.
So what's interesting here about Celebrant Bramont?
Bremont.
Bramont did confirm he does have a very similar sprite to Delacroix.
Priestly decorations.
Yeah, I think his hair might be a little bit different colored. He's got more of a George Washington wig on, but brown. Let's say that.
All right, wooden teeth.
Sure. Also, his name does appear in the PS1 version in the entries for Beowulf and Rhys when you look
Hashing out some backstory.
When you look at their backstory, yes.
The backstory in War of the Lions.
Yes.
All 6 NPCs then look at each other and shuffle around. Finally, they take a step toward our party. Beowulf gets on the mic. Rhys, you'll soon be safe. Music, tri-section plays.
Cool.
Objective, defeat Bramont, commence. I kill homies. Then Beowulf speaks. Will you not accept the truth, Bramont? Rhys does not love you, nor ever will she.
Shit, dog.
Another priest has kidnapped a young girl.
What's new?
This comes as news to Bramont, and no, that's not true. Rhys is but deceived. It is you, your lies that blind her heart. When you are gone, it will all be different. There's naught you can do that I cannot. I can buy her aught in all she wishes. She'll want for nothing. Chris, I can love her harder.
Then you deserve her.
Beowulf goes to hide in a corner after this because he's AI controlled. Mid-battle, though, Beowulf will speak again. 'Tis your mind that is deceived, you who deceive it. Love is not a thing for goods or gil exchanged. Rhys would never open her heart to a man such as you.
Shit.
My living or dying plays no part in it. Bramont offers a counterattack. You cannot fool me. You do not know her as I do. Rhys is mine own. I will not surrender her to you. Beowulf, though, Chris, you know it. He wishes for a different fate.
He does.
Your notion of love is one of control and possession. Such as a thing is not love. Rhys freely took the curse you meant for me, though she knew what it might entail. So, Rhys is a goddamn dragon because Bramont wanted to marry Rhys instead and tried to curse Beowulf with dragon magic and turned Rhys into a dragon instead because what it took the curse. Fucking Beowulf's supposed to be a dragon, so Bramont can marry Rhys. How about that?
Okay.
That's why we've been dragging.
He couldn't kill him, so he tried to dragon him.
Right. It was Bramont did not want to fuck the dragon. Bramont wanted to fuck the lady Rhys, but we're supposed to dragon Beowulf.
Okay.
Etc.
It's all making more sense.
The dragon plot.
By the way, I did check his job class as well in this battle. His occupation in the battle is Celebrant, as we know.
Oh, so that is his job.
Yeah, that's job class. Also, this job class is shared by our rest in peace Zalmor. Also was a Celebrant.
Oh, okay. Celebrant Zalmor.
Holy priest in the original version.
Beowulf continues, for her I would fain do the same. That is what is meant to love, and it is something you will never know. Bramont maintains that he is capable of love. No, it is you and that vile tongue. I need only silence it, and we can live together in bliss. Well, then Korn slays Bramont. My dude falls over and says no. My dude then goes full pervert, not producing Oracite, but still calling upon the sacred sound effects to pervert into a silver dragon.
What?
It speaks. Denied earthly pleasure, surely paradise as well, but vengeance I shall know.
Okay.
What a twist. Bramont is perverted into a dragon.
He's a okay, so why didn't he just he wanted to pervert Beowulf into a dragon so he could...
No, he didn't want to pervert Beowulf into the dragon. Oh, okay, no, go ahead. Yeah.
And he accidentally perverted Rhys into a dragon.
Right, and he didn't want to fuck Rhys as the dragon. He wanted to do it as the human. Human body switch dragon fuck.
So he didn't want to just turn into a dragon and then date Rhys as dragons?
I don't think so. In fact, I think once she became dragon, he was explicitly disgusted by her dragon-like flesh, thus banishing her to the Tomb of Monsters.
Look in the mirror, man.
Yeah.
So one thing that's very interesting that can maybe tell us a little bit about the nature of humans and dragons that happens mechanically in this is when Vermont is a celebrant, he has...
You just called him Vermont.
I did? Yeah. Check the tape. When Vermont is a celebrant, he has... When Vermont is...
You almost did it again, you
Fuck.
Sorry,
Okay.
go ahead, please. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting your point.
When Vermont is a celebrant, he has 10 bravery and 80 faith. And when he gets dragoned, when he dragons himself...
Dragons up.
His bravery becomes 80 and his faith becomes 10.
Nice, you lose faith.
So maybe he wants to both believe and fuck. That's why he wants to have her as a human.
Right. Believe, it is the struggle of the eternal abstinent priest, right?
Yes.
Belief in fucking.
Yes.
What a metaphor. This is a smarter side quest than I originally thought.
It is. It's great.
God damn it. Well, I kill that thing. The music stops. The earth shakes. Vermont then perverts back into a man. Taking a knee, my dude still says, Reese is mine. He gets up, falls back down. Beowulf completes the thought. Reese belongs to no one.
Ooh. That's a line. Anime.
An anime? He just pulled an anime?
It's an anime line. No, that's just a good hard line. It's a movie theater applause line. Applause? Excuse me.
It's been 4.
It's a movie theater applause line.
Battle's won. You got 42,700 gil for killing another priest.
Congrats. Great job.
We return to the room where Reese was held. Music, repose plays.
Okay.
1 table, 5 chairs, red seats. Reese is in here. A man's voice is audible. Nor here, she's nowhere to be found. Another man's voice says, only this room remains. Reese is terrified. She takes a step back against the rear wall. But then the door kicks in, and you know it, Chris. Beowulf walks through that door.
Nice.
Larry Bird. He calls Reese's name, and the two run to each other and embrace.
Kevin McHale is there too. And Robert Parrish. No one's going to get that reference.
The mule.
Yeah.
Initializing fake net.
It was the fucking chief, not the mule.
That's Robert Parrish's name, the mule.
Oh yeah, he's very well. His
Longevity was Robert Parrish's name.
yes, the mule. The
Any more Celtics facts from the Patino era, Chris?
Antoine Walker.
Ron Mercer.
Yes.
Reese tells Beowulf she knew he would come, and now Ramza enters the door, which seems out of place. Beowulf comforts Reese. It's over now, my love. It's over. For good and all, no one will chase us any longer. The pair finish their extended hug. Beowulf turns to face Ramza. Thank you, Ramza. You are the reason she is safe. We've brought naught but trouble upon you, yet you have never failed to aid us in our plight. Ramza tells them, think not of it. What sort of man would I be to ignore those in need of my aid? Beowulf signs off with, I owe you a debt of steel. I shall repay it in kind. I get a gold hairpin and a hydrokin bag as battle trophies. Beowulf and Reese rejoin the party, and we're back to the world map. So I have no evidence for this, but this to me seems a little bit like the shit that they added to Saga Frontier, where you could play as Fuse, like the character meant for the game but cut for time.
Okay.
Like, it feels like this was supposed to be a conclusion to this side story, but they just left it as like a rumor or something instead.
Yeah.
Like, this feels like something that was part of the original plan but just didn't make it in.
It does feel pretty fully formed. It actually feels more fully formed than the Argath shit.
Yeah,
You know?
totally. And like, it was a multi-stage side quest to flesh out I mean, I wish all of our side characters had this much more stuff.
Yeah, because strangely enough, I find that the Beowulf and Reese to be some of the least interesting characters of the people that like more with Meliadul or more with Agrias or anybody really would be good, or even with Sid.
But now they have more context.
Yeah, that's true. It does help.
Chris, let's go to the world map. We get just one more War of the Lions quest.
Oh,
It's time for Agrias to have her special day.
happy birthday!
Requirements. You must have 500,000 gil available.
Really?
You must also have Mustadio, Agrias, Alicia, and Lavian in the party. I got this from Just Call Me Ash's guide. Once all requirements are met, simply land on a non-castle city on Cancer 1, the date. This is only available for 1 day.
On her birthday.
Yeah, this is a hell of a random thing. I do that at Lasalia, where the pub music plays. We walk into a pub, a tavern. Mustadio and Ramza walk in here to find Agrias drinking in a corner by herself.
Mm-hmm.
Mustadio takes a step back toward Ramza and he asks, well, do you intend to give it to her or not? Mustadio plays dumb. Give what? To whom? I've no idea what you're talking about. Chris, Mustadio has a gift for his number one crush.
Oh. Okay.
There's an argument in this game for Mustadio being Ramza's only real friend as well.
I would say so. I mean, because they do hang out a lot during all the cloud and weird machine content stuff.
Machine stuff.
Why else would they be at his house amongst his books?
Yeah. You only show your friend your true books.
Yes.
Mustadio lowers his head. He breathes. He psychs himself up. All right. Mustadio marches over to where Agrias is seated and immediately starts fucking this shit up.
Oh, no.
Agrias, I hope this is not a bad time. Agrias turns her head to look at Mustadio, seemingly not realizing he's shitting his pants at this very moment. She says, what? Is something the matter? And to me, it helps to imagine that Agrias is on beer 7.
That does help. That does help. She's alive for this one cup.
This is all she's got left since Ovelia is no longer under her custody. Mustadio panics. He tells her, no, it's just here. Mustadio then produces a wrapped box with a red ribbon from his pocket, and he sets it on a table in front of Agrias, in front of her beer. What's this, she wonders. Mustadio shits his pants so hard that the rock-hard turd blasts down to the basement. He says, it's a present. I heard today was your birthday, so, well... Agrias puts her hand on the gift box, then tells Mustadio, today is my birthday, isn't it? I'd near forgotten. Who told you, Lavian, Alicia? Those two cannot still their tongues, can they? Mustadio produces 10 more turds. Anyway, I wanted to give you this. It isn't much. Agrias asks if she can open the box. Mustadio says, of course. The box hovers to Agrias' hands, and the ribbon is slowly removed as her hands take action before the box. Chris, what do you think is in the box?
What's
is it
in the
Gwyneth
box?
Paltrow's head?
What's in the... the funniest thing I can think of that would be in the box...
Give me a top 3.
Canonically would be a gun.
Use this instead of a sword.
Yeah,
it's way better.
It's like, why are you even doing this? Number 2, just like a ribbon or a cake or something like that.
Construct 8's head.
Yeah. Number 3, let's go...
Hold on, wait, you said a ribbon? She already took a ribbon off the box. She opens the box, there's another ribbon in the box.
Yeah, a ribbon that she can wear in her hair or something. Number 3, maybe ceremonial bejeweled sword.
Bedazzled sword.
Yeah, bedazzled sword, yeah. What is it?
Lip rouge.
Lip rouge.
Lip rouge.
Agrias picks it up and says, lip rouge, with a question mark.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Haven't you seen me? I'm a warrior.
One turd sucks back up into Mustadio. I'm sorry, I don't know why I was on the poop metaphors.
Sure, I mean, it's fine.
Yes, you're always busy fighting, and well, I know you've probably small time for such womanly things, but I thought mayhap you also might like to have that. And part of me is like, does Mustadio, who likes Agrias, think she's too dirty and wants her to pretty herself up with lipstick?
Maybe that could be his, like...
His fucking thing?
His extreme misread on how he's supposed to approach these things.
What she wants out of life?
Yeah, like I would maybe get her some, like, more comfortable shoes.
Yeah.
You know,
shoes made from next generation foam and not hard leather.
Yes. Or maybe, something to make her job easier, her life easier. Not... If he had seen her, like, perhaps apply the lip rouge or some lip rouge in the past, or say something about her fucking cracked lips because she always gets blood stains on
chapped.
them. Yeah, I get blood stains on my lips all the time because fucking I'm slaughtering people constantly. And I really would like to, clean my fucking face off. I'm a Dragon Age Origins character.
That is funny because Mustadio doesn't get close to the kills. He stands far away, and Agrias is always deep in the shit.
Yes. Even though she's got a little bit of range, she's still getting splatter.
Agrias metaphorically sticks a knife in Mustadio, but only a little bit, and she pulls it out. She tells him, I've small time, yes, but I chose this life for myself. It's not as though I regret it. Still, there are times. Are you sure it's all right for me to have this? Mustadio replies, of course, why do you ask? Agrias counters, it cost a goodly amount, did it not?
A goodly amount. I hate when something costs goodly amounts.
500,000 gil, Chris. Surely a gift like this is wasted on a knight such as I. Mustadio rapid fires back. No, not at all. Please accept it. Agrias then gives Mustadio a very well. Then she applies the lipstick. She looks at Mustadio and says, well, what do you think he says back? What do you think he says back?
It doesn't suit you.
We get close to that. I imagine maybe Agrias is never... I picture she's just drawing a circle around her head.
Yeah.
Or something like...
Yeah. She doesn't know how to apply it. Yeah, that would make sense.
Mustadio, he gives her the dots.
The dots.
The dots.
That was my second choice.
My dude, no.
No.
If you present a lady or anyone with a gift to improve their appearance, they can't apply it and you go, oh, fuck.
Shit, what? The color doesn't suit you. Maybe I should have gotten you lip blues.
Agrias notices Mustadio's hesitation and asks, do I look odd?
Odd, yes, you do look odd, Agrias.
Mustadio replies, well, no, you look wonderful, truly so. Agrias gives it to Mustadio like a professional. Thank you, Mustadio. I will treasure it as I do our friendship.
Ugh.
We out, fade to black. No one will ever talk about any of this ever again.
That's true. It's canonically true. They may die in battle, you know?
Yeah.
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 All right, Chris, so we're not going to do Deep Dungeon.
This is also known as Midlight's Deep.
But we will bring you the half page of content that happens at the end of Deep Dungeon, the optional dungeon full of annoying shit that we don't want to do.
Yeah, I think it's designed for
perverts.
Mechanical sickos, I was going to say, but perverts, yeah, works pretty well. The only thing we have to do is, go back to where it starts, right?
Orbonne Monastery, where it started, where it stopped, and then where it started again. Specifically, Monastery Vault's 4th level.
Underground bookstore's 4th floor.
Pick a party.
Back to where it started, brother. Yeah, I picked my party.
Music Remnants plays, and we're with Lawfrey and some nameless goons.
Fucking Raffle.
He commands the red-caped Templar at night, keep watch here, I go to Lord Fulmarv. Lawfrey then exits through a door hidden beneath a column. Meanwhile, the camera swings around to reveal our party, taking cover behind stacks of humongous books. Seriously, those fucking things are bigger than people. Why are the books so big?
The books are big. It's funny, too, because when you look at the geomancy skills and the tile types...
I refuse.
That the geomancy skills are effective on, usually it's like grass, snow,
book,
roof,
literature.
There is also book. So, anyway.
Ramza also seems to comment on the state of these giant books, these books for giants, asking what secrets lie amongst these tomes.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have big books.
Objective, defeat all enemies.
We got 3 knights, 2 monks, and an archer. Not a terribly imposing force, but this battle can be hard because these guys have high levels.
Balthier deals out pot shots. Orlando deploys cleansing strike. Ramza is too goddamn slow to do shit about anything, but I'm glad he's here.
Why is he so slow?
I don't know, man. He's been a samurai for the last, 10 hours.
That's why. There's several levels of elevation here, and... what happened with me is that I eventually figured this out because I accidentally got Cindy killed.
Asshole.
So when I restarted, I got Sally killed, my mathematician, my arithmetician skilled person.
Math teacher.
But I eventually learned that you have to make a decisive action toward one group of the knights or the monks and the archers, because there's 2 separate groups, or you will get flanked. So
you don't want that.
No, never get flanked. It was difficult to land some hits in some cases, but the basic team was able to get the job done overall. When the going got really tough, though, I had Cindy, who is currently still a dancing samurai.
Dancing fool.
For some idiot reason. I sent her to the corner and had her do the nameless dance, and she landed a frog, a stop, and a slow on the enemies, so I was able to then mop them up and proceed.
Good job. After I kill everyone, Lawfrey's dialogue box plops out the underarch doorway. I will tend to matters here. Fulmarv's there. He says, very good. Lawfrey then begins an incantation. Falcheo de Andal Zorda Mufio Mel Reeve oath onto you bound, time cross you vastness, throw her that we pass.
I got Fel Kao de Nida Zed for Eo. I am the one with the time god. Open this gate.
Fucking time god. There's a neat special effect. Blue light highlights the ground that we're all standing on, and there's a powerful light below us, and it was so bright that some of it burst through the floor. Rams is not happy about that. He wonders, do they flee before us again? Did they flee, or are they going deeper, Chris?
They're going deeper.
Battle is won. Victory music.
Congratulations, this battle is complete. Didn't get anything, but we're moving. Succeed and proceed.
Monastery Vault's 5th level. Music tri-section plays, and Lawfrey stands alone in a dark room with various anti-heroes and wizards.
Tile-sized books.
There's more of them this time. No, there's fewer. Lawfrey gets on the mic first. We've waited for you, Ramza. How very far you've come, but no farther. Your bones will rest here in the darkness. The stones of the monastery make an ironic cairn for such a heretic such as you.
This is a real-ass showdown arrangement. Lawfrey is flanked by 2 black mages, 2 summoners, and a time mage. This, Eric, is not an arrangement to be trifled with.
Oh, yeah, I feel pretty trifling here with Orlando.
One misstep, you could be fucked.
I get my ninjas to go to Lawfrey right away and take his ass out, albeit the terrain is kind of weird and I have to step around stuff.
Yep.
Mid-battle, Ramza can pick something up. He tells Lawfrey, there is something familiar in this, something reminiscent of our battle with Celia and Letty. You are no mortal man. Lawfrey shoves it back. No, that I'm not. I am something far greater. Fulmarv has made it possible for me to leave behind ignorance, the frailty of flesh. I am given the gift of eternal life, a joy you can never know.
I love the phrasing of leaving behind ignorance.
It's the Eden and apple. Right?
Yes, exactly. And in the PS1 version, he says, I've risen above humans. I have obtained eternal life with the help of Vormav's power.
Also, the gift of life eternal. I thought faith in the Lord was good enough for life eternal.
Yeah, but life eternal with faith, that version of life eternal is more of like a heavenly existence or whatever.
And this is Bone Thugs' E1999 Eternal album.
This is, I want to get all the Dragon Balls and not be able to be killed in battle.
Okay. Well, life eternal isn't good enough for Ramza as he replies, what drives you to do what you do? What is it you seek? Unfortunately, Raffrey Rafflecopter, Loffrey defers, questions so many questions, but your search for answers is in vain. They wait beyond me, forever beyond your reach. That's all before I send Loffrey to hell, and he says some final words.
So in my game, I got an Experience 5 Holy Off, which uses Holy.
Hey girl, you ever Holy Offed?
I have Holy Offed. I'm not going to talk about it here, though. Which does Holy on any character whose experience points are at a multiple of 5.
Holy shit.
Yes. And it pounds Raffle and one of his mages, Scott, and his time mage, Gerthold. Scott and Gerthold. Raffle isn't dead yet. He broke Lester's armor. God damn it. But however, Cindy moves in and takes him out by drawing upon the power of the Heaven's Cloud, which is a samurai sword.
No, Cloud is the protagonist of Final Fantasy VII.
And a weakling in Final Fantasy Tactics. Yes. Thank you.
Well, I finally send Loffrey to hell, but he's got more to say. It is not my time. So much remains to be done. The music stops. Loffrey stands up and continues. For you, Ramza, I shall cast open the very gates of hell. Felos, Chelios, Devanda, Zorda, Ramud, Felio, Zormal, Reeve of Time. By the oath unto you I am bound. Timeless, cross you now the vastness of time's gulf. Throw wide her gates that we may pass.
Ferrith, Chaos, Devanda, Zoeda, Remo, Defolio. I am the one together with the time god Zomala who can open this gate. Dijon. Mustard.
The glyph starts to pulse with light on the floor that ignites with lasers of pink light.
Oh, you mean a Satan summoning circle?
I do. That's exactly what I meant.
Okay, good.
The battlefield is laser nuked and everyone on it vanishes. You know what can't be stopped here, Chris? The victory music.
Congratulations, this battle is complete. You got a one-way ticket to hell.
Now we're in an unknown location. Music, Holy Angela's theme, Saint Ajora plays, and we're underground near an HVAC system.
Elevated floor with a pentagram-type glyph. Down below, Loffrey is crumpled up against the wall.
But there's a bunch of silvery blue air shafts and little, what is this? Is this like a relic of the Forgotten Age? This looks like a higher technology than we have in this place.
It is. Well, it's more divine than I think mechanical, although there is some crossover between like how airships and shit worked, I think, between the divine and everything. But yeah, this is like the magic square glyph or whatever that they were talking about.
Okay. The magic square glyph, of course.
Yes, the High Confessor was talking about as the entrance to the Necrohol. This is the Necrohol to the Necrohol.
Yeah, the hole to the hole.
Yes.
And Loffrey's hood is up like Jin Kazama at the beginning of Tekken 4 matches.
Jin Kazama.
His hood's always up, right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure his hood's, at least in my game, his hood's always up. But yes. God, I love the Jin Kazama hood.
Light flashes the
Jin's best outfit?
I don't know. I like the flame pants.
The flame pants are iconic, but...
Yeah, probably.
The purple suit with the hood?
In the year 2002, nothing was cooler. I agree.
Yeah.
Like, if Tekken 4 had been made 5 years later and not called Tekken 5, he would have the Jay Allard fucking t-shirt, suit jacket over t-shirt thing.
God damn,
happening.
Jay Allard reference. Okay, good job. All right, let's go.
Light flashes atop the HVAC system and Ramza beams in. After he fully materializes, Ramza looks around and asks a question that would be included in the first 3 on my list, if it happened to me. What is this place?
Yeah.
For some reason, Loffrey tells Ramza the answer. The Necrohol of Milan.
Oh, I got Muron Death City.
That is more metal.
Yeah, Death City's pretty cool.
Ramza walks over to the edge of the shaft. Loffrey then raises his head and continues, never again will you see the skies of Ivalice. Without the glyph, the gate, there can be no return. Loffrey then raises one hand. He blings a stone. What starts as a normal ear-piercing beeping transforms into a genius howl.
Yeah.
I'm going to say guttural howl, maybe. A primal sensation of incongruity and wrongness across the physical plane overcomes me.
That's beautiful. I have Raffle raises his hand into an anime power blast form, then does an anime power blast, causing the portal structure to break apart and fall into the abyss.
On screen, blue light rises from the ground and dissolves the HVAC air shafts. Ramza safely makes his way over to the side.
The hole.
A hole in the ground is all that remains. Loffrey continues. There is no turning back now. Go, your sister awaits. Loffrey's head then slumps back down. I think he just checked out. Ramza, the dumbest boy ever, concludes, Alma is near. My guy is so goal-focused that all he has taken away from this entire exchange is Alma is near.
Yeah, there's no holy shit.
Yeah, he's no selling the complete aura of this package.
Yeah, I would imagine that there are some situations in which you are very goal-focused, especially if you're trying to like rescue a loved one or whatever, but you can still be...
Marvel at the situation.
Yeah, you can still marvel at whatever kind of fucked up shit is going on. You can still get... What is the thing that they always say on Waypoint or whatever it's called now?
Don't give in to astonishment.
You can always give in to astonishment even when you're trying to save your goddamn sister.
But not to relate everything in my life to running, but there at the end of my first full marathon, I was so goal-focused I couldn't see anything around me. I had the idea of a finish line in my head. The rest of it was just no sold the environment and the reality.
Yes, everything was not rendering when you loaded the Mass Effect elevator.
Perfect. All I saw was the fucking waypoint.
Yes.
Ramza makes his way down. We fade out, zoom out, save game, make a party. Next episode.
Do it. RealNet, now. Let me see you.
Initializing RealNet.
Hey. Hi. What's happening? TC says Chris is feeling the effects of 4. I am. My hunger did not set in until like about 10 minutes ago, though. Eric Verdon says Beowulf is a heretic for wanting to love a dragon. Eric Verdon says live, laugh, love a dragon.
Dragon love. Power love.
Neat post a picture of the Gospel of Jesus' wife on Wikipedia with Borat in the background. I don't know what that means.
That's probably real.
Yeah, I love it. It says the Gospel of Jesus' wife is a papyrus fragment with Coptic text that includes the words Jesus said to them, my wife. I think that's a meme thing.
No, I think that's in the Bible. You just didn't read it the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Might be due for a reread. Shy Guy 32 says a celebrant is a person who participates in a religious ceremony or rite, a person who officiates at a religious or civil ceremony or rite, especially a wedding. In some Christian churches, the cleric officiating the celebration of the Eucharist, as they say.
It's kind of fucked up to celebrate the Eucharist and not your goodly wife.
Yeah, I agree. WP says no ears, no eyes, no mouth, no nose.
That's the Tekken theme.
No shake. Shape. It's
shape, but
shape.
it's shake.
Shake, yeah. Grace One Deer says, I've seen a man fuck a dragon, but this is not the place.
Yeah, there's plenty of that if you know where to look. There's probably a lot of that.
I've seen pterodactyl porn, right?
Oh, wow. What is the actual...
I don't remember
Spermoids.
Spermoids?
Those were spermoids. They weren't pterodactyls.
Okay. I never really watched it on my own.
Why is that information in my fucking head, man? I wish I could forget.
Because
I wish I didn't have
that
this
was
knowledge.
that was like the meme of the time. Not
pterodactyl porn?
Not like widespread, but just of our group or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it was something that was being spread around, and
That's probably still findable, right? I'm due for a refresh on that.
I'm
could
not-
look at that again.
TC says if you put Cloud in your party and win 255 battles with him getting the final blow in each one, you can bring Eris back to life.
That's true.
Yeah.
The perfect integer, 255.
Eric Verdine says, why are there so many incels in this game?
There's a lot.
There are.
That's what all strife is founded on.
TC says, yes, we will kill priests. Shy Guy 32 says 95% of tactics gamers quit before Cloud gets useful.
That's me.
Telephone Ghost says, life goals to unlock this scene. Talking about the birthday party. Be rich, have all your friends, and have a birthday. Those are the three components.
You need to do 3 of those things. Most people can get a birthday under control, but the rest of them are tough.
That's how you summon the end of the world. Because it's hard to, it's hard to be rich, obviously. It's also hard to have all your friends, like, still together and stuff, so, TC says, Mustadio giving Alan vibes here. TC says, Mustadio says, sorry, I thought it said rogue, not rouge.
I confuse that for a lot in a lot of my writing. Because autocorrect or spell check wouldn't get that back whenever I was writing a lot.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on this remarkable exploration.
Thanks, Markable.
Of Final Fantasy Tactics, in which we just got done recording 4 podcasts.
The penultimate episode.
Yeah, the next one's going to be the last one, and we can focus all of our energy in doing 1 episode. This stream has almost been going on for 6 hours now. I did start it before you got here, so...
Damn, it's going to be a 29 total season. We're 1 off 30.
You're right. Maybe we just got to play Deep Dungeon and just recount every battle.
Do that.
This podcast is a production of Retrograde Amnesia, recorded on August 16th, 2024.
Just read the words that you're holding.
I can't find the words. You can reach us by email at podcast@retrogradeamnesia.com, Twitter, RetroAmnesiaPod, YouTube at Retrograde Amnesia. You can also find us on patreon.com/retroam and get early access to our regular episodes, ad-free. Bonus episodes covering various weird things like Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within, lots of Xenogears stuff.
I'm not helping you out. You got to do this.
Anime on DVD covering Xenosaga the Animation.
God Hand.
I haven't got to miniseries yet,
Oh.
but I'll do that one next time. The one I wanted to say,
Seed test.
Radical Dreamers is a good little bonus series, and the Suikoden games, most people haven't played those that like Suikoden. You should play them.
Yeah, if you want a 3-hour podcast, it's a good one.
And listen along with those, because there's some pretty good stuff in those. Nash rules. Nash's Forrest Gump. You get miniseries on like stuff like God Hand, God Bless the Ring with God Hand, you know? And other stuff out there like trivia, streams, fun stuff. Thank you all for your support. Thank you, Mark
Shepard,
for the introductory music.
Hey, it was my pleasure, but I gotta say, I kind of feel like maybe I'm about due, I don't know, all expense paid trip to a salad bar or something?
Thank you, WorldSyn, for the podcast artwork. Eric, until next time.
Yes, we will fire our art director.
What is that a reference to? Oh, and now you may go back to sleep.
Beowulf has left nothing but his dick. Beowulf is left with nothing but his...
Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Maybe like a
It is you and that vile tongue. And I already said that. Fuck all that. Fuck that whole sentence.
Fuck the whole sentence.
Beowulf the Wise asks the most... Beowulf the Wise asks the most...
Necrohol. This is the Necrohol.
Beowulf and Reese just shared.
There's a big torture machine nearby. Snake, what the hell?
do you know who I am?
Playtime's over!